Alright, just woke up. It's Thursday, August 31st, 4:30 in the morning. We are going to check my morning weight. Today is weigh-ins. I actually texted the promoter, Gary Udit, yesterday because weigh-ins are usually at 4 p.m. If they're going to start any earlier. And he said, yeah, actually 2 p.m. So it's a little better because we get in around 10 in the morning. So let's see what the weight is now to see how long we're going to have to suffer in the sauna. The weight is exactly at 178. Middle weights is 176.2 is middle weight. So my coach Bill Wilmore today told me to have only 100 grams of carbs and total for the day, and 500 milligrams of sodium. So if you're curious what 500 milligrams of sodium is, I think it's like a sprinkle of salt until weigh-in. And half a gallon. So if we're 2 pounds over now, by the time I have half a gallon of water and about 2-3 meals, I'll probably have to lose about 6 pounds in the sauna. Yeah, roughly 6 pounds. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys my breakfast really quick. I'm getting ready to make my breakfast. I'm just gonna have some Taster's Choice espresso. We cut out all artificial sweeteners today. No stevia, no sucralose, no condiments, nothing like that. So some coffee here. I am gonna put some cortisol in it. It's a product I've been using the whole prep, and I'm gonna continue to use it every day. Just to relieve cortisol. You know, going into a show can be really stressful. So this keeps water retention down, keeps everything nice and tight, keeps stress levels low, which is very important. This is hot cocoa flavored. I've never actually put it in my coffee, so I'm gonna try it out today and see how it tastes. So this is my breakfast. It's 1 cup rice, 5 ounces of beef. Like I said, I measured it yesterday. There's about 250 milligrams of sodium on this meal, and then I'll have 250 on my next meal, and then won't have any more until after I make weigh-in. And after I weigh in, I'm probably gonna have about 2.5 cups of rice, probably about 3 ounces of avocado, a little bit of olive oil. And I'm probably about a gallon of water right after I make weight. I'm just gonna chug it and have that big meal, and I'm gonna have 1,000 milligrams of sodium on that meal just to replenish, since I'm gonna be so dehydrated and depleted. And then I'll probably have another big meal after that, but you'll see all that later on today. So I'm gonna go ahead and heat this up, eat it just as it is, no condiments, nothing. And me and Javon are gonna be on the way. All right, it is about 5:30 and we're headed to the airport now. We're supposed to board the plane around 6:30, so I'm actually pushing it a little close.
The what?
The email was right.
Yeah.
And it's super packed.
Wow. This is crazy. Fuck my life. All right, so we finally made it through hell.
It's 6:50. We just boarded Spirit Airlines. I have never seen to check in. There was about 150 people on the line at 6 in the morning. I've never seen that in my life. Either way, we made the line. I didn't have to pay for 3 bags like I planned. I only had to pay for 1 bag because both of ours and Javon that we brought on were accepted as a personal item, so that saved us a lot of money. We're getting ready to board now. I'm gonna have my meal too, as you'll see in a few minutes.
that dedication.
Alright, so this is my meal 2. Like I said before, it's 1 cup white rice, 5 ounces chicken, and 250 milligrams of sodium.
Shit, whatever.
Should have chopped up the chicken before I put it in the bag. That wasn't very smart.
Wow. How you feeling?
Feeling good, ready to hit the sauna and lose these last few pounds and weigh in. And here like 3-4 weeks ago for my mom's show. And I came here last year for this show.
So it's good luck.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We come in here like twice in a row. Like there's not shit to do here.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing to do. So like every time they're like, "Oh, you excited for your trip?" I'm like, I just came back from there. There's not much to do. I'm gonna be in my hotel room.
Yeah.
So.
The Embassy Suites in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Embassy Suites. Alright, so we just got our bags. We're taking the Uber back to the hotel. It's exactly 10 in the morning, so we definitely got here a lot earlier than expected, which is great. Right when we get to the hotel, they do have a room ready. I already called in advance, so we're gonna go ahead and check in. I'll throw on my sauna suit. Well, first I'm gonna check my weight and see how far we're off. Throw on my sauna suit, and then we'll go ahead and go to Gold's Gym in downtown Pittsburgh. And we'll make the weight, and then I'll just hold it until weigh-ins. Weigh-ins are at 2, and then we're ready to rock and carb load. So we just got to the Embassy Suites. I've never stayed here before. This hotel looks really, really nice. It's actually like in a lawyer office building, I guess you could say, in a lawyer building where, she said what floor?
25th.
25th? Like for example, the check-in is on the 25th floor of the building. That's a little strange to me. I'm not used to that.
Yeah. So what are we doing now?
I'm gonna check my weight and see how far it's off. This morning, like you guys saw, it was 178. So I'm gonna go ahead and weigh myself now and see what it is now. I already had 3 meals in me. And half a gallon of water, but flying actually doesn't make me hold much water, and sometimes I actually weigh less after I fly, so we're gonna see what it is. I'm hoping that it's still within the 2 to 4 range mark, because that'll be really easy to make in the sauna, and it'll just be really a lot easier on my body. So I'm gonna go ahead and take all my clothes off. You guys won't actually see me weigh in, because I don't feel like putting on boxers just to film it really quick, so I'm just gonna weigh myself really quick. I'll come out and I'll let you know what the weight was. 179, so it's 3 pounds over, and I already had the half a gallon. I had the half a gallon of water already, and I had 100 grams of carbs, and I had 2 meals with carbs and then 1 meal without. It was a fish meal.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. So you gonna go through that?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the sauna like now and just get the weight over with, and then I'll just hold it until after weigh-in. Hold it into the weigh-in. So, how much water do you want me to have exactly after I have the meals? Like, or with the meals?
Like the first meal, definitely have a good meal. We're still gonna probably throughout the rest of the day. Like, how much water do you have so far today?
Half a gallon.
Okay, perfect. So probably at least a half a gallon, if not more.
Right away.
Depending on. Like half of that. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to think per hour.
Like with the first meal, just have like 1/4 gallon, and then slowly just have another like half gallon through the night, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So like 3/4 gallon rest throughout the day, and then I'll send you photos tonight. So as far as the first meal, we said go 100 grams of carbs the first 2 meals with some beef and some avocado or olive oil or whatever. And then my second meal after that, do you mind if I have like 100 grams of carbs from cream of rice and then a tablespoon of peanut butter in it and beef again for the second?
If you don't think you need that, yeah, that's fine.
If what?
If you feel like you need that, like, I mean, that's when you start, like, you should definitely be back to where you were before.
Well, no, I'm saying that's my second meal. The first meal is only 100 grams. That's not much.
No, your second meal, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine for a second meal, absolutely.
And then after the second meal, taper the carbs to what each meal?
Take your cut down, go to 50.
50. Okay, perfect.
Yeah?
And then have normal chicken and fish meals with them.
Yeah, normal chicken and fish.
Okay, and then as far as
Yes, and then we'll see maybe a little bit later, maybe we'll have a little bit more higher fat, depending on how you're looking.
okay, so and then you said 1,000 milligrams the first meal, and then 500 after, and then how much after the second meal to the third meal?
I would probably go 500.
500 until I send you photos tonight. All right, got it.
Yeah.
Perfect. All
And
right.
by then we should be back to, decent state.
Yeah, and then I'll send you photos tonight, and then we'll see what we want to do tomorrow as far as sodium and water.
Sounds good, brother.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome, brother.
Bye.
Bye.
Meal. This is just a protein meal before I hit the sauna. I had to eat it because it's been 2.5 hours. So this will be the last meal that I eat before weigh-in. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get my food ready for right after weigh-in to eat it. Then I'm gonna put on my sauna suit right now, and we're gonna head to Gold's Gym. It's about 0.5 miles away, and I only have 3 pounds to lose, like I said before. So it should be fun. Javon's gonna jump in there with me. Getting my meal ready for after weigh-in.
What is that?
Doing 100 grams of carbs. I do mostly white rice and a little bit of sweet potato. I have to have the sweet potato in there for the potassium, but sweet potatoes do bloat me a little bit, so I do a majority of it from white rice. And I'm gonna also be adding some fats from avocados. And I'm gonna put beef, 5 ounces of beef. I'm gonna put about 3 ounces avocado. If I can get it out. Not the best at doing this.
Is that it?
No, I gotta still put the beef. Now I'm putting 5 ounces of beef. Need a bigger container. Alright, 5 ounces exactly. Now I'm gonna put 1,000 milligrams of sodium. Exactly, 5 ounces. It's very important. Alright, now 1,000 milligrams of sodium is 2 1/4 teaspoons.
That actually looks like a great meal.
And it's gonna be a freaking amazing meal.
That's it?
That's it. And that's gonna be right after we weigh in.
And we're going to go away. We're going to go to the sauna right now. Then go away. So we're gonna set 15 minutes on the timer.
Let's just do 20 actually, make it
So 20 minutes in the sauna?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just go ahead. Get me talking now. Alright, so we're at Gold's Gym, I'm about to enter the sauna. I'm gonna do 20 minutes, and I'm assuming that's the time that's gonna take me to lose the 3 pounds. I'm overshooting it because I don't want to get out, take all this off, and have to put it back on and go back in. So I'm gonna do 20 minutes. Siobhan's gonna stay out here, and he's gonna time me on his phone. And you guys will see when I step back on the scale once I get up. Right. How much? Only a pound down. The floor might be crooked. Floor's crooked. Fucking shit.
How's it go back in?
It's reading wrong. You just said 178.
Now it's showing 182. You go over there. Over there's flat for sure. Go back in.
Wrong. They didn't even say that in the hotel.
What did you say in the hotel?
179. Alright, so on.
Alright.
What is that? I'm good.
Huh?
Come.
It says 177.8.
Yeah, 1 pound.
Okay. Perfect. Guess to go back into 1 more pound.
$24.
Was that?
No.
You do 24 ounces?
Yeah.
Alright, go back in.
Recording? Alright, so I just made weight. Weigh-ins were, you had to be 176.2. So after sitting in the sauna for an hour, that was the longest I've ever had to sit in the sauna to lose 3 pounds. I weighed in at 175.8, so I was a little under the scale. Now I had 1/4 gallon of water immediately after weigh-ins. And I'm eating my meal now that I prepared earlier, which is 2 cups rice, 3 ounces sweet potato, 5 ounce beef, and 3 ounces avocado. And this is gonna be delicious, this meal. This for sure. So I'm just waiting now to hear back from my coach, Bill Wilmore. He already gave me the game plan. I guess he just wants to reconfirm. I'm gonna go ahead and send him photos tonight once my body is replenished.
Hello?
Hey, it's Austin.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey, so I made the weight. I'm just eating the meal now.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so I'll just eat the meals as you told me, and I'll send you the photos around like 8 p.m. unless you want them earlier or later. Just let me know.
No, at least after you get a couple meals in here, so I can really get an idea of where we are.
Yeah, so I'll send them around like 10 p.m. You'll be up at that time, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, talk tonight.
Hi, brother.
Thank you. Alright, so now I'm getting my meal 6 ready. It's 4 p.m. This is my second meal after I weighed in. So right now I'm doing 5 ounces of sweet potato. I'm doing 1/2 cup cream of rice with 2 tablespoons of peanut butter and 5 ounces of beef again. I just have to fast forward this part. It's not a big deal. My room does have a microwave, so it's super convenient.
How many cups was that?
That was a 1/2 cup cream of rice, 2 cups water. That's how you have to mix it, and then you heat it up in the microwave for like about 2 minutes. Once it's heated up, I'll go ahead and I'll mix the peanut butter into it. And the sweet potato. I don't think this bowl will be big enough
When it gets hot.
for all this cream rice, but we're gonna go ahead and see, and we're gonna be positive that it is. Now we're doing the beef, and I'm also gonna have 500 milligrams of sodium this meal, and the rest of my meals tonight actually, 500 every single meal. So I'll add 1/4 teaspoon salt after everything's cooked. here, salt. Okay, now I'm gonna mix the peanut butter, which is 2 tablespoons, 32 grams. As that cools down, I'll go ahead. You gonna film it? As that cools down, I'll go ahead and eat the sweet potatoes and beef. And I'm gonna add just about 300 milligrams of sodium because the peanut butter already has 200, so that'll be about, just be on the safe side here. That much salt. And I'm gonna eat this. This cools down. I'm gonna eat the sweet potatoes and beef as my cream of rice and peanut butter cools down. And that's it. I only have this and then one more smart water, and that's my water for tonight. And that's it. This is meal 6, 4 o'clock.
Is this your last meal of the day?
No, I have to eat every 2 hours until I go to sleep. There's no number of meals. I could eat 10, I could eat 8. There's not really a set number. So far.
Austin's looking good.
Side chest, you gotta get a better angle.
Okay, we're gonna stand up.
And the front down bicep.
Go.
Alright, I'm having my meal 8 now. It's currently 8:20 p.m. I eat every 2 hours in prep and now. I woke up extremely early today, that's why it's already 8 p.m. and I'm already having my 8th meal. I'll probably have another meal, probably around 10. If I'm up every 2 hours, I have to continue eating. This meal, I actually had meal 7, I didn't record it. Meal 7 was the same thing as this meal, that's why I didn't record it. It's pretty much 2.5 ounces chicken and 2.5 ounces of white fish. And I'm having a cup of rice and 1 ounce sweet potato. Like I said, I do a mixture of the sweet potato and the rice, primarily because sweet potatoes bloat me in high amounts. So I just do an ounce, just for the potassium. Sometimes I do a little more, but what I'm saying is I always have more white rice because it doesn't bloat me, but the thing is sweet potato has potassium in it, white rice doesn't. So potassium is what helps you get a pump along with sodium. You can't just consume sodium without potassium. If not, the fluid balance in your body won't be correct, and you won't get a pump, and your muscles won't rehydrate with carbohydrates. So that's why I do that. And I'm gonna go ahead and chow down this meal. Just send some photos to my coach. I'll probably send him more photos again in about an hour or 2. And I'm actually eating these meals, and I'm doing a pump up with band work about an hour after I consume them. All right, this is meal 10. It's currently 10:05 p.m. and we're just eating every 2 hours. This is actually the same as meal 9. It's 1 cup rice, 1 ounce sweet potato, and half fish and half chicken. So 2.5 ounce chicken, 2.5 ounce fish, and 500 milligrams of sodium from sea salt, which is 1/4 teaspoon. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this meal. This is meal 10, and then I'm gonna go ahead and send Bill some update photos, and then he's gonna let me know what he wants me to do either tonight and tomorrow as well with the sodium, water, and carbs and fats. Protein will stay the same. Protein will stay at 5 ounces. That won't really change. But yeah, so tomorrow I'm getting spray tanned. 6 p.m. Other than that, I don't really have nothing else to do. Just relax. Let me see so far. Take a front shot again.
Which one? This one?
The front, that's the snap. Ready? Let me sit down because I want to get any of the time first. Still. Alright, this is meal 11, my last meal before bed. It's the same thing as meal 10 and 9, except I just got off the phone with Bill, and he said to go ahead and just lower the sodium a little bit. He gave me tomorrow's plan, but I'm not gonna let you know what that is yet. You're gonna have to watch tomorrow's video to go ahead and see what happens Friday morning and throughout the day. But just put it this way, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So we're on track, so we're not gonna do nothing too crazy or too drastic. So yeah.
since the last video, baby, you're about to die.
Huh?
So look since the last video, baby, you're about to die. What's in the bag?
Chicken.
Are you gonna microwave it? Of course.